What's up, guys? Ace here alongside,
McCare, how's it going?
and we are playing Grand Theft Auto 5, going for all these stunt jumps to get our show off achievement, which is 30 Gs. And this is part one, which will be the first 25 jumps throughout the map.
So we're gonna start here off at the airport. This is a nice little half pipe that you gotta land. But we went through the map already, got all 50 locations, so we're gonna set it up for you and show you the easiest way to get around the map and also the fastest, so you can get this achievement out of the way and get back to the fun of Grand Theft Auto. It's a
Yeah,
big world.
yeah, we kind of took a break from the main campaign to do all these to get this vid out. So hope you enjoy right here. Finish our first one, and those are kind of hard, but going with a lot of speed, you kind of need to be pretty high on that one, and then use the left stick to balance yourself self out, and then land on all fours, and that'll complete the stunt jump for you.
Yep, not too bad, and we're rolling on here, going on to the dumpster one. As you can see, we start on top of the jump every time, so you can just look on the map, set your marker to it, and you'll know exactly where the jump is, so you have no troubles finding it.
Exactly, and then if there's some are on highways and kind of higher, different levels of the map, so we'll definitely point those out and let you know before you set your markers. So you need to know to get off on an exit to get up higher. You can do so to get to the jump. But right here, rolling on to the third one. This is on the opposite side of the first one, and this is another half pipe one as well. And this one's a little harder than the other one because you actually need to hit this with enough speed to fly up and land on the parking garage. So you can see we went really far back on this one, and it really helps if you're Franklin because you can use the left stick and right stick as you see right here. Click those in, and that'll do his little driving ability. Slow it down for you so you can line it up and then hit it and level yourself out with that left stick. And you'll see we're going to be landing right on the parking garage, just barely make it, and boom, finish that one up.
And if you have any troubles, of course, you can do it over again. You might explode. We ran into that a couple times. If you land on your gas tank or engine, you might explode. It happened to us plenty of times, and we went for a little bit of a swim on a couple of these jumps because you got to go over the water.
Yeah, we definitely lost a couple vehicles, but luckily these ones in the city, which we're starting out in, you can find vehicles really easily. But the ones in the open areas, way up above the city, you'll see those later in part two. But those ones, when you lose a vehicle, it takes a really long time to find a new vehicle and find a fast vehicle. So those ones are a little tougher, but still going through, landing all fours, and we still want to jump. What?
And for sure, you want to make sure you get the right amount of speed because on some of these, you don't get enough speed. They're going to say you failed it. So almost more speed is better than less speed, in my opinion.
Yeah,
I got
always
the need
more.
for speed.
You got the need for
I
speed?
got the need for speed. But as you can see, we're moving on to the next one. Try to use landmarks. I mean, that one was right next to that little loop, that little circle. So that should help you out. Just those landmarks, looking for those while we bring up the map because we're just trying to make life easy on you. Get these easy 30 Gs. Easy
Definitely
stuff.
knock it out of the way. This little dirt pile, the one we just did, took us forever to find because, I mean, we're looking for barricades and blinking lights, and that one was just a dirt pile, and you actually hit that by accident.
Yep, totally on accident. Just went off it. It works for me though. Getting it out of the way. But we head over to this one, and this will start a long road of these kind of ramps.
Yeah, these ramps right here, kind of annoying, very repetitive, but I mean, they're all in this same spot by this shipyard, so we're just going to knock them all out right here, and then we can get back into the groove of hitting all the jumps. But flying over right here, lost a couple cars in that river for sure, and definitely there's one coming up that we lost a couple cars in.
For sure. And there's probably about 7 of these. So hopefully you've got Franklin coming down. But as you can see here, this big stretch of land, it's the kind of square going out to sea here. They're all along here. So we're going to be showing you all those. And again, have Franklin to do these slow motion ones. I don't think we had them in the beginning.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Don't even matter
sure
though.
I used Michael for a while
Yeah.
down here, and actually you can see those dots on my map. It kept starting this mission because right down by this boatyard is where mission was. So sometimes I hit this jump and I went too far and I failed the mission and it automatically like canceled it out. So that's why I actually switched to Franklin, and then we found out he has that ability. But on that one, you do have to make it up to the highway. So it looks easy, but it is pretty hard. You need a lot of speed for that one. And now we are rolling over straight to the left. We actually drove past this one on the last one, and instead of turning right and jumping onto that highway, you're going to stay straight and jump over the water.
We definitely lost more than a few cars into that river, but it don't matter. We hit it right here, showing you how to do it. And then on the next couple set, we're going to be going the opposite way, jumping on roofs and stuff. It's pretty rough that way. I think it's rougher going that way than this way.
Yeah, and oh, we're going to throw that thing away?
Nope, you got stuck, it looked like.
Wow.
But here we are. We're headed back the other way. These are definitely difficult because you got to jump right onto the roof. They won't let you jump down to the pavement or anything. They kind of direct you onto it, and you can definitely smash the side of these trucks if you're not careful.
Yeah, they don't put the ramp for you. They put that little tractor trailer opening kind of in the back to just screw you over. But speed is key on these ones. You can definitely go way too far. I know I hit this one and I flew way over the roof. So this one you can actually hit a little slower. Just make sure you get onto the roof and just land on all fours, and you'll complete that one. And rolling over, we got one more roof one. Which is right on this side, and it's the same kind of one, going up and jumping onto it.
And you got to be careful when you're in this sort of part because there's not a lot of fast cars parked along here. As you can see, there's a truck and a bulldozer, so you're not going to be hitting any jumps. So you might need to go into the city and pick up a convertible or something fast so you can make it up onto these roofs.
Yep, landing on this roof here and dropping down below and
Well,
landing on that. Uh-oh,
yeah,
we're
you,
rolling
you
back.
you can definitely save your car with that left stick if you flick it over. Not too realistic, but it's all good.
Yeah, I mean, it's the balancing mechanic of the car, so definitely helps on these jumps where if you're getting a little wobbly, go ahead and it'll take you a couple tries to learn which direction. I know if your front end is tipping down, go ahead and hold down on the left stick and that'll pull it back up, and as of vice versa, if you're facing up, go ahead and hold up and that'll bring it down. Right here, a little wobbly, but we come with style. Come in sideways
Yeah,
and
really.
complete number 11 on our list.
And if you're looking to maybe if these slow motion things are too slow for you, you can push up on the right stick and that'll speed it up, or you could push down on the right stick again, my bad, and that will slow it down. So either one, whichever you like. Maybe you need a little bit more time to even yourself out, so push down on the right stick and you'll have that time then.
Exactly. And right here, this is the last one of the area. That one kind of sucks. You kind of hit those big cylinder looking things kind of right there. But if you can get past them and kind of land in between them, you should be fine. Finally done with that area. Moving on to the right here, picking up a couple more, which are on the bottom right, kind of still in a little shipyard. And we're going to be jumping back and forth on this highway for the next two.
But here's the dirt ones. We again had a lot of trouble finding these dirt ones. I mean, they're well hidden. I don't think any other jumps were this hard to find. I like the colorful one,
Oh
which
yeah,
I
that
think's coming up
the
soon.
colorful one for sure. But I mean, these dirt ones, I mean, we're looking for barricades and ramps and stuff like that. I mean, we're not looking at a pile of dirt and thinking that is a jump, but you actually hit it by accident.
Yep, for sure. I definitely hit that by accident, but it all worked out in the end.
It went into slow mo, and that really helped out because we finally found those ones. But right here, rolling on number 14, this is on the opposite side, and we're jumping back across the highway from this little piece of cement, little block here.
And then you'll see we switch vehicles quite a bit on this one. We used probably 10 vehicles on this one because we'd either lose them to water or we'd get some nice explosions. The explosions on this game are amazing. I mean, if you haven't blown it up in a car yet, I suggest you go off some jumps and try to land on your engine or gas tank or
Yeah,
whatever.
those explosions are intense. I know the first explosion, you shot up a car, or you were driving it for so long, it was on fire, and he jumped out, and we just watched it, and
Yep.
it was crazy.
I
It really
drove it
fun.
into like a group of people too, so made it a little bit better.
Yeah,
Here
they
we
were
are though,
all
moving out of
popping.
the space. I like getting into some open land out in the valley, hitting up near the oil rigs, getting some air with no freaking crap around you anymore.
No, like water or anything.
Yeah,
Yeah,
really.
these open ones are so nice. These are just like the one-timers basically. You go through, you land, and you move on to the next one, and that's really helpful when you're just going through all these. But here's our next one. You can see right in the city, and you'll see those two little white paths that kind of cross, that white path right below it. And just go ahead and set this marker, and this is actually a parking garage.
Parking garages can take a while because if you don't hit it that first time, you got to go all the way back up there, which is kind of nice because you can Tokyo drift it all the way up there, and then you hit the ramp. And some of these are hard because you'll land on the street and maybe there's a car sitting there that'll mess the whole combo up, but you
Ooh,
barely clear the taxi
yeah, clear the
like a pro.
taxi. I mean, just hitting all the jumps. Rolling in, we have another parking garage here. This is just a little higher than the last one. See those two circles on the right hand of your screen? Those are some good landmarks, and it's just at the tip of this little road. And you'll go ahead and drive into the parking garage. You'll see it right here, and that's what the tip of the road is. It ends like right as it goes in the parking garage. And just take this one up to the top and floor it and jump off like all the other ones.
And definitely look forward to any vids we're putting up for Grand Theft Auto. I mean, we're releasing a whole bunch. We're going to be releasing part 2 real soon here so that you guys can get that 30G out of the way and keep going onto the game because it's a pretty good game so far.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. There's so much to do. Here's number 18, right to the right of those circles. They'll use those ones as a marker again. But right in this little open area, go ahead and set a marker, and this is the colorful one.
This is my favorite one, right next to the boat dealership. You just hit it up there, right on top of the roof slash highway, I would call it.
Yeah.
That looked super smooth as well.
Yeah, it was. It's not a hard one by any means, but I mean, it's a pretty chill one.
If they were all colorful like that, this would have taken us no time at all, but unfortunately, they do not. They're
Yeah.
all dirt piles and shit like that.
Yeah, there's only one colorful map or ramp. Here we are moving in number 19, right in the city, kind of right next to the other one we just did, a little ways up the road. And just go ahead and set a marker there. And right here, you're going to go up this little, I wouldn't really call this a parking garage. I don't even know what to call this.
I don't know
I
either.
mean, it does say parking, I guess. It's like a one-leveled parking garage. Pretty shitty parking garage, but you're just going to fly right off the top. And I know I had trouble in that one coming down on some cars for sure. So if it takes a couple tries, just go ahead and turn around and make sure you knock it out of the way before you move on.
And definitely look forward to us driving some new vehicles when we get into part 2 because that's where the ATVs and the dune buggies and everything like that are going to appear. We're going to be hitting fat air with it, so it's
Some
going to be
fat
pretty
air.
dope.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. I love going out in the open world, kind of out of the city. It's just really amazing. There's really nothing to say. They went all out on this one. But this jump right here is actually on the very highest highway. There's different levels there. So if you set your marker, it may lead you a little lower. Just go ahead and take the exit, which leads higher and higher. And once you're on the highest one, you'll see the ramp, and just go ahead and jump off of it.
So I think we are headed towards our next jump here, number 21 out of 50, only 25 in this video. Again, we'll put out part 2. This is a nice little jump for you. Just head down on this exit, and you only get like 6 feet of air, really. It's not too impressive.
It's a what?
But it works.
Yeah, jump complete. I mean, I'm not complaining. I mean, those half pipe ones are all
The half pipes
unbalanced. That
definitely
shit.
take a long time
Those
to
ones suck.
grind through.
Number 22 here, you can see by like the 4-laned highway or 3-laned, right where they all join together. This is another one. This is on the lower part of the highway, so right below, and it's another just mad air. Look at this.
Not even though. And motorcycles are sometimes helpful if you want to get there because cars are pretty big, so you might
Yeah.
hit other cars, but motorcycles sometimes help. But I think we're headed into the sewage system.
The sewage
Yeah,
system.
we're headed into that area, which is a lot of fun when you get up to speed in there with a fast car. But
Yeah, not this jump, but the next
we're
jump.
just
You
jumping
get
over it.
crazy air. This one, you're just going to drive along the little sewage system here. jump over this thing, and I'm pretty sure you have to go from the side we did towards the highways. Maybe you can go from the other side, but I came back and I hit it again, and didn't go slow mo. So just to be safe, hit it from the same side, get that one out of the way. Rolling up on our second to last one here, which is in the sewage way, and this one you need a lot of speed for.
So as you can see, we're gonna show you where the jump is, and then we're gonna head way the hell back here so we get plenty of speed coming down the ramp. This is definitely a good part where you can, this is where I lost cops. This is always where I take them and I can just outrun them here. And you get a lot of speed here. You're going to go over the highway and land on, like, do you go over just one bridge or do you go
Yeah,
over,
well, I
you
mean,
go over
I could have gone
two
over
streets?
six
Yeah,
if there
really.
were, but right there, stop right before the water and complete that. I do recommend getting a lot of speed on that one because you can come down kind of in the choppiness of all those roads and you won't be able to land perfectly. Rolling up on our last one here, right in this open area, um, right here, and then just go ahead and set your marker for that one. And this will be the last one for this video.
So here we are just gonna, you don't even really need speed, it's just kind of a drop off one. There's just a couple of these in the vid. And get 25 out of 50, and we'll show you the second half in part 2, which will be coming up. Look in the description for that if you need help. 30 gear on
Yep.
its way.
Yep, definitely. So, like you said, link will be in the description. Go ahead and check that for part two. And if you enjoyed this or this helped you out, really appreciate it if you hit that like button and be sure to subscribe for more content. And have a great day.
Thanks for watching.